going on, everybody? Car Guy here with another video, and behind me we have the Joker, my 1978 Camaro with a 383 stroker, and I've done a ton of work on it since y'all have seen it last. In fact, there's really only a couple of key components left before it's on the road. The biggest being the drive shaft, which I've been waiting on for 6 weeks now, and it was not supposed to take that long, but it is what it is with parts these days. But it's basically a turnkey car as it is, other than actually being able to move under its own power. But let's walk around it and see what I've done. The biggest reveal on the car is definitely those rear wheels. Some 15 by 10s I picked up from a buddy. He was actually just going to give them to me, but I paid him $100 for them still because I don't want to take free parts, especially ones this nice. 15 by 10s. They were on an 85 F-150. Wait. F-150, yep, it has a 9-inch rear end in it, so it takes a 5 on 5.5 wheel. So that was on a F-150, and at first I was afraid it was going to stick out too far, but that is perfect. I don't think I would change a thing about the rear wheel setup. 275/60 tires. Just some Hercules HP 4000s. That's what I've run on all my stuff. They're not exactly cheap, but they're a good deal, and they're still made by Cooper tires, so it's just a tire that Cooper owns, so they're not bad. I'll show y'all what I've done interior wise, well, motor wise too. I might as well open up the hood. Look at that beauty. I haven't seen this setup in the sunlight yet. It's been in my garage for months. Still looks good. A 383. I have $0 in that engine. Zero. Other than accessories, of course. But I found a truck. Oop, almost slipped down on the mud. But I found a truck that had a 383 in it. Had almost no miles on it. For real. No miles. I bought the truck. I wound up selling and parting everything out off the truck. Broke exactly even. So 383 stroker with Vortec heads, unknown cam, air gap intake. It'd be hard to find a much better deal than that, to be honest. This is probably only a 350 horse setup, probably 400 foot-pounds. So it's stout. It's nothing crazy, but with the full weight reduction car and 456s, it ought to at least be able to surprise some people. Interior wise, I've got some Fox body seats in it. That was an unpopular decision I made on the forums, the Facebook forums. I legitimately had somebody block me because I put in Ford seats in a Camaro. That's whenever you can tell someone's emotional right there. Look at that. Ignition. You really can't beat that. I told y'all, once this thing's warm, it's a click of the starter and it's running, and that's with the mechanical fuel pump. But guys, I love this car. It's my favorite car I've ever owned, and I cannot wait to get it on the road. I've always liked second-gen Camaros, but it wasn't until I owned one that I like everything about it. To think I just traded a 96 Z28 for it, pretty much with a tiny bit of money on my part. I feel that was a great deal. It was a pretty rough Z28, but it was a good running car. I've always wanted a second gen, guys. I hope y'all stay tuned as I build this car further. And there's a big video coming up probably next week where I make a major change to this car that's completely going to change it. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.